Works. She cried dry. The tears did not come, but bubbled and boiled inside her, making her belch loudly. They did not drip down her chin and fall onto the empty floor. They did not streak her face and make her eyes red. She cried dry. She was hunched over low, as if she was carrying the world on her back. People bumped into her. People bumped into her into the market. Motherfuckers, she muttered, wandering store to store, looking at the roundness of tomatoes, feeling the joy in the color of carrots, squeezing homesick mangoes, letting her fingers remember the taste of them, staring at the sheer beauty of cabbages. My works, wonders to perform. She looked at the arguing men, the laughing women, the beggars, the lost and soon to be lost, the undecided lovers holed up in doorways, letting bus after bus pass them by. Bomber clot them. No one paid any attention to her. The body she inhabited appeared old, and age had rendered her dead to them. She remembered everything, her own cross, the cry of lonely children, the moan of grief-stricken fathers, the eyes of women who would never feel their bodies whole again. She remembered the smell and the look of undiluted terror and absolute power, and he that came in her like a snake vomiting eggs so that the world could be born. She shuddered, glad she didn't have to do that again. Her left armpit was itching. That usually meant someone was going to challenge her existence. Seriously, something was going to be discovered that would tell the world that she had forgotten them, that she was nothing but a small cold flame kept alive by people's desperation. Fucking Jesus Pendergrass. Some people stopped what they were doing and looked up, not seeing her, but recognizing the word fuck in the wind that passed over them. She didn't know who to listen to. Voices fought for attention, all wanting the same thing. Then she saw him. The smell of sweat and new desperation caught her. Yeah. She'd listen to him as he walked through the market, his phone to his ear. She would listen for the millisecond it would take that would stretch across thousands of years, adding to her age and adding to the age of the world. Yes, Lester, you fucking dickhead. Where the shit have you been? Sorry, fam. I looked for you before I left. You know me, catch gal, innit? A man wanting to be a boy was working his lies hard. You're joking, right? Hold up. You ditched me for the white gal. Come on, man. I told you about them. What did he mean about a white gal then? Ah, she saw them. The ones that would tear the skin off her bones with a beautiful little silver-handled whip, who would have her drown in her own milk, never destined for her own babies, who would shout black bitch or nigger as she wiped their diseased backsides in care homes, who demanded she rescue them, yet treated her as a child needing guidance and instruction. All those who expected the past to be forgotten because they weren't there and yet relished the rewards, those that would be her friend, beg her to forget herself for them. They would turn her body into a house in which they felt entitled to reside. She really didn't know why she had created them. Ulugoe, need to backside woo from me, she said, this out loud, and the sound rushed around time and space. Somewhere a volcano erupted and the sky met the sky. Her big toes rubbed on the edges of the slippers she forced her feet into. She felt corns coming.